Yo, so I'm at the funeral right now, and it's like a lot. You know what I mean? So I had to step outside and take a breath. It's like my second time stepping outside. It's a lot. It's a lot. But while I'm here, I was quick distraction to get my mind off for a second. But I'm downtown, Anchorage, Alaska. Okay, and because this is Daudi's send-off celebration of life, the thing that I remember about downtown and Anchorage is okay, so when we were little kids, when we were teenagers, he was an older teenager. When we didn't have a car, we had to catch the bus everywhere we went, back all over. I live on the south side, but Daudi did live on the south side too, but a lot of our friends live in the views, Fairview and Mountain View, so you would, and the malls. The transit center, the bus transit center is downtown, right over here. It's right over there, right? So we would catch the bus from where we're out down there, and we'd all come down here. Well, the transit center, everybody was doing it. So this was becomes a hub. That's where we all meet up right here. And after a while, me and Daudi started to take it to I'm doing it this way, take it to the teenage club at night. We would just get in the bus and ride it all the way down to Pier 51. Just ride it all the way down. Not just knowing it stops, it doesn't run all night. So we take the last one all the way down, and then we'd have to figure out somebody. By the time it was 2:00, we'd go around asking people, yo, you going this way, or we'll get a ride. You got a ride? And I'll tell you for real that every time, because he would bait me come on, man, let's just get on the bus. We'll just go down there. Because it doesn't take you all the way to the club. It takes you down to, it takes you all the way to the end of, I can't remember, some shit. But then you have to walk down at least a mile down these roads. And when you walk down the roads, people would be coming down to the club, and they see you honking fuck you want to ride, boom, right off. So I didn't really enjoy that part of it. So I was I don't know, but he was always yeah, come on, let's go. So we would get on there, and we would go all the way down there. And then at the end of the night, when 2:00, he knew that he would be able to get a ride, because if he doesn't get a ride back to his house, he would just go to where everyone, he was like an alley cat, dog. When he got kicked out, he would just be out, you know what I mean? But I had to be home at a certain time, so he would do his best to make sure I had a ride. He would ask all his friends, yo, you going this way? Hey man, could you give my cousin a ride? And he would make sure that I would get a ride back to my house before he would even think about himself. Just out of nowhere, yo, make sure he has a ride. I'll get with you tomorrow. All right. I'll be sometimes getting in the car with strangers. I don't even know. They're where do you live? I live, and I have to tell him where I live and drive him off. And that would happen a lot of times, but I didn't mind it because he would always take care of me no matter where we were. You know what I mean? And I was thinking that also he would do things just because I would do it. Sometimes I know he didn't like my friends, and he would tolerate them. And if he ever got a chance to crack on their ass, he would crack on their ass. But he would only really like them because I like them. He would tolerate them because they were my friends. You know what I mean? And I thought that was cool too. You know what I mean? No matter what if as long as I like it, he would love it. He wouldn't even say nothing about it. You know what I mean? He's a man among men, you know? Also, in there, they're talking about, just real quick, that they're talking, it's hard for me to because I had a relationship. If I have a relationship with you personally, and it's just me and you, to me, I feel especially a relationship like that, it goes over, decades, you know what I mean, where me and you sit alone and we talk about things that like nobody ever talked about, or things that we feel uncomfortable about. Like me and him really talked about the things that bother us together for hours and hours, you know. So when people come, like, I don't feel like, you know what I mean, like, he's my friend, I don't have to like explain that to anybody. But they were talking about, there's my cousin he's really was a fashionista for a long time. He taught me, when I was a kid, he started reading GQ magazine. I didn't know what the hell that was. So after a while, I just started reading, getting into it. It's just all into fashion. But then he's like a hustler. So then when he got busted one time, he just decided that, like, it's better for me not to look like I have money. So he just started going into this, like, just being dressing bummy all the time, you know what I mean? He into fashion. He has fashion in his closet, but while he's outside, he's working, he's not going to be dressed up, he's going to be bummy. So they're all in there talking about how you always see him in t-shirt and sweats, knowing that he has like all these clothes in his closet. But in my head, like, I agree, but that was just like part of it, you know? It was part of being safe. That was our clique too. Like, if they think you don't have it, if you look like you don't have it, there's no need for them to question if you do, you know what I mean? So, like, it was a thing, but to the outsider, like, I know it looks like, oh, he's always dressing bummy, you know what I mean? But it was an idea that, you know what I'm saying? He was genius, you know what I mean? Also, like, he went to prison, like, got degrees, and also, like, learned Spanish and shit. He came out speaking Spanish and shit. Like, okay. Muy bueno.